Now, there is a lot of new talent on the All-Star Game roster, but who of the following is not a first-time All-Star?
Is it Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tyrese Halliburton, Bam Adebayo, or Lauri Markkanen?
That is some serious talent in the NBA right now. The league's looking good, Alexis.
It is. I deserve some credit too there for pronouncing all of those names correctly. Make sure you stay tuned for more 2K TV Interactive throughout the episode. This week, all questions and the VC you receive is brought to you by Canada Goose.
Up next, for the Lakers, it's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists direct.
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Walker in at the small forward position. AI is out there with the Wizard. Then it's Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Martin in at the 4. Westbrook with the bucket.
For 3.
When the middle of the season rolls around, Clark, how much value do you think there is in keeping an eye on the standings, seeing what the other teams are doing?
You know, Kevin, I think it's a balancing act depending on your team and the makeup of your squad, where you are in the standings. In some cases, it could be a powerful motivator, but I don't think it should be something that discourages you. You have to keep an eye on what's real and what you can control. There's still time for some dramatic shakeups as the season unfolds.
And so Stewart nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Reeves the pass to James. Outside Westbrook. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Westbrook's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers. Westbrook against Stewart. And yes, it's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Reeves. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Clock at 6. Stewart with the steal. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Stewart against Westbrook. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Walker the pass to Davis. Here's LeBron, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here's Stewart. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Davis against Stewart. Davis with the bucket.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear. And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are the...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was. Made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it with double checking, and the game continues on.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Look at the Suns. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for this home ball club, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Floats it up for Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Butler against Walker. Some solid defense from Butler.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Westbrook. No good with the layup. Got a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Pass to Stewart. Stewart against LeBron. Back to Stewart. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Stewart's got 9 points.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
James kicks to Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
Russell Westbrook never lacks for confidence. And when he starts knocking down threes, he becomes impossible to guard.
Stewart passes to Adebayo. Here's Stewart. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 3. Loads it up for Adebayo. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
LA has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 5 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And he lays in the alley-oop.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And here's the fast break, pushing it up and slam.